Hello, happy Thursday. It's time to play some Pseudoregalia. Pseudoregalia. I'm your host, the ever charismatic, the ever beautiful, the ever kind of smells okay Voltage. And tonight we're just gonna get right into it. Dumbass forgot to not get. Yeah, there's no water. Okay. Well, we're gonna do this. Last time, we got the wall cling, which was actually good for us. It's going to save us a lot of misery. No more silly action business. We're in the tower remains. And I just gotta, like, get used to them controls again. And now if I press... What's my button to do the wall cling? We also got the wall kicks, which are cool. And, okay, so it's that button. Okay, I gotta reacquaint myself with the controls, but this is how it goes. Oh, heck, I love this part of Ghost Trick. Did I not update it? Oh, fuck, I didn't update it. 1 second. Sorry, thank you for letting me know, Jordan. I knew I forgot something. There we go. Problemo solved. Mischief manage. Don't worry, I was a bit confused. It's okay, I would be too, if I saw this and was like, where's the ghost trick? Oh yeah, Doofy-Doo, thank you for raiding with the party of 5. Hello! Hello, I'm Voltage. I just started streaming like 2 minutes ago. We're playing Pseudoregalia. I am a voice actor, PhD student, streamer, all of the above, and I appreciate the raid. Hello, Wahoo Doof raid. Wahoo Doofy D1 Love. I appreciate you. How are you all? Hope you're all well. We just started tonight. If you've never seen this game, this is Pseudoregalia. It's an action platformer in 3D, and it's got some amazing movement. Like straight up one of the coolest set of games with movement I've ever seen. And I gotta get good. This game kind of looking good. I was gonna end chat and I saw you went live, so my chatters love Ghost Trick. I'm so sorry. I fucked up. This is not Ghost Trick. I have cheated you all. And I hope you don't hate me for that. But this game is cool too. I promise I did not, like, mean to trick. It just kind of happened. I was hasty to start. But this game is kind of nuts in, like, a fun way. Okay, hello? Why did that not work? It's okay, we've all done it. I guess you'd call that a ghost trick. You're so right. No! Damn it. Fuck. So, this is we recently got this skill called the wall climb. Or cling, excuse me, which allows us to hold on to walls. And if you've ever played this game, there's a section of this game that you can definitely do without this, but, it's kind of a nightmare. Something I learned the hard way last week. So, I am getting good. The style of this is cool. Yeah, this game came out last year. Like, this is not even, like, an old game. This is a really new game. So, but it takes inspiration from all of these, like, PS1 platformers. I bet I could, like, go to the window here. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, this game takes inspiration from those games, and it's really cool. I find it very interesting. Presently, I don't want to say I have qualms with it. I want to finish the game before I judge it. But it's got some kick-ass movement. Like, there's so much cool movement in this game, and I am not, like, a speedrunner by any means, but, like, you can chain so much movement into doing really cool things in this game. So, this area is the, like, tower remains, and we got the wall cling here. And from here, we basically are very close to, I would assume we're... What's the deal? Why can I not grab that? Am I just... I don't know. There's a ton of really cool momentum in this game. So I would definitely recommend you try this if you haven't seen it before. So I have to be, like, on the wall. Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna come to find that I'm not the greatest at this kind of genre of game, but I am doing my darndest to be successful because that's what playing games is about. Also, this is our protagonist. Her name is Sybil. I don't know why I called her Fran last week. She just seemed like a Fran, you know what I mean? Okay. So what's the timing on this? Do I just have to be holding it for it to work? I think so. Okay, so let's try it again. You may have seen this on, like... There we go. Okay, we're good. We're back. We're actually so back. Okay, so this is definitely, like, the final boss door. Okay, so the objective is I have to find 5 keys, and I think this is the first one. Right here. Yeah, so I got a major key. So I now have one of the major keys. So that's what the hunt is for this part of the game, is to find these major keys. But yeah, so the movement in this game, very, very cool. Like, if you've played Mario Odyssey, the ground pound is this. Yeah, it's only €5. Get this game. It's dope. It's like, I've been playing this for maybe 5 hours at most. It's really cool. So, like, check this shit out, right? There's so much cool speed movement. Like, so you can do that. You can then kick in the airs. You can just, like, you can zoom. Like, watch this, right? You got these bunny hops, which carry your momentum, which is dope. Yep, and you can save your bad movement just like this. It's a crazy speedrunning game. It absolutely is. This is one of those, like, games that they had it at GDQ this year, and it was really cool. I didn't watch the whole playthrough, but, like, just enough to look at some of the movement tech. And here in this open space, I'll show you just a little bit about it. So, like, if you slide, you get this slide, right? So you can move really fast, and you can chain it. So before you get some of the other movement techs, chain sliding is really good. Once you get the chain slide, you can bunny hop and carry all your forward momentum, which is really, really neat. Then, I think what happens is, if you chain slide off a ledge, your upward momentum is carried as well. Now, don't quote me on that, because I'm not a speedrunner of this game by any means. But, like, look out how far and how fast we move. Like, do you see how quickly this is? I wonder what a TAS would do. TAS would probably, like, do some crazy stuff, that's for dang sure. Like, think about all of the 3D platformers you may have played in your life, right? Like, this game is nuts. The more powers you get in this game, the crazier movement you can do. Like, you see that ledge up there? You might not be able to get it initially, but if you do this, you can get up there. If you're not totally mid like me when it comes to platforming. But now you have, like, you can go so many places. Like, you see, I nearly fell into a pit, and yet I managed to just recover on the basis of movement, and only movement. So this game is nuts. Like, and now, if I use the wall cling, I can just, like, slide along it. Oh, yeah. There's monsters and shit. So the other thing, too, is it's got Hollow Knight controls, where if you attack... Watch this. So, in the Hollow Knight game, you parry, you can jump higher off of an enemy by parrying their attack. It's bonkers. So, like, when you chain this movement, it's so cool. The one problem with this game is there is not a map. There is just flat out not a map, and if you do not have a good sense of spatial awareness, yeah, it's mapless. Which, like, I go back and forth on, right? Because, like, on the one hand, that is, like, the best way probably to just make a game very similar to all these PS1 exploration games. On the other hand, it's a giant 3D environment with no map. And, like, I get it. I get the whole, like, oh, you should make your own map and, like, engage with the media And like, yes, that's cool, except I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like, there are people who have made maps. At this point, like, I've looked up maps, and I've tried to remain, like, generally, like, I'm not trying to spoil where things are. Like, I'm gonna try to give myself an authentic experience, or at least as much as I can get. But, like, there are just times where I've just gotten lost, and it's just like, well, this sucks. What the hell do I do? A Metroidvania-type map would be so cool. It would. The one thing I can understand being tricky about that is, like, how do you demonstrate that in a 3D environment? Can I grab onto this? Okay, I totally can. So where am I gonna go, then, is the question. Okay. Metroid Prime did it, so it's possible. Oh, Twilight Theater. I haven't been here, actually. So let's check this shit out. It's also got some really cool music, which I find charming. Cat Jam, yeah, exactly. Honestly, it's pretty dope. Yeah, Mordian T, I would highly recommend this game if, like, you're even remotely interested in this type of game. Okay, cool. Yeah, that jump would have been just flat out impossible to do without the wall cling. So here's the other thing, right? You can kick off walls, but, like, up until very late in the previous stream, I did not know that the wall cling existed. And so I was doing all this Kaizo-ass movement, only to then realize, oh, nope, there's a Kaizo. There's a wall cling power that I can get. But the thing is, I didn't know that there was one that I could get. And I pressed the wrong button there. I didn't realize that that power even existed in the first place. So I was, like, attempting this, like, batshit Kaizo section for far longer than I needed to be. And, like, I do think that that's a real qualm I have with this game. Is that just because you have the capacity to sequence break doesn't mean you should. And you gotta be able to hit really narrow pulls. And you gotta not be bad like me. If you die, it restores you to your last save, which I have not saved in a while, so maybe I ought to go and do that. Yeah, let's just... Yep, let's just do that. Let's go over here. Okay, yeah, but you see, like, even things that you don't think you can make, you can actually just totally save yourself. It's kind of nice. Okay. Where am I spawned? Back at this hole. Okay, I should just go and... Oh yeah, by the way, there's a first-person mode if you press down this button, the right analog, which is neat. But I really ought to go save and heal, because I don't want to go all the way back. What is this? Anything? No. First-person only run? Honestly, like, I'm sure there are people who have done it. It's not for me. I am not a first-person gamer. I'm barely a third-person gamer. Alright, well, let's... Oh, and if you hit enemies, it builds up a meter, which you can then use to heal a la Hollow Knight healing mechanics. The motion sickness would be so bad in this game. Yeah, it's not great. I will not lie. It is definitely, like, a turn-off to some. If you cannot handle motion sickness, probably not the game for you if you're going to try and play in first person. Oh, there's a key. I can easily get that. Hold up. I should definitely, like, get out of here and heal, though. Okay. And then it also has L targeting, which is nice. Or Z targeting, or whatever you want to call it in this day and age. I've been playing Ocarina of Time on my own, and I gotta say, like, You know, it is very primitive even in that game, but, like, it's still really, like, impactful, and I totally get why it's such a revolutionary thing, and I died. Back of the tower ruins, baby. Alright, this is okay. That was, like, what I wanted to avoid, but I have... No, 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 no! Fuck me. I have to go and get that fucking key again. Oh my god, I hate everything. So yeah, if you can get past the fact that this game's got some texture of, some design choices that are not present in modern games for a fairly reasonable reason, you know, this game's pretty good. I can recommend it so long as you have, like, patience and capability in 3D action platformers. If you struggle with 3D in any capacity, like fast 3D movement, this game might not be your initial thing. But you know what? That was actually not so bad. I just had to, like, learn how to do it properly. You know, I had to just, like, be holding it when I grabbed the wall. Down we go. And there's no fall damage, so, like, it's whatever. But I am gonna go save now. Because that is, in fact, what must be done. Save early, save often, right? Oh, Morty and T, thank you so much for the follow. Anyway, gotta get some sleep now, but it was cool seeing you. Cool game. Good luck with that bit with that key. Thank you so much. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. You have a good sleep. You sleep well. Oh, babe. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. There we go. So, yeah, let's go get that key in the old Bailey, or empty Bailey, because, like, I know where it is now, so, like, we are so back. In fact, I think that's what this stream is going to be. We might finish it this stream. We might not. We'll see. That's something I want up there, actually. Let's see if I can get that. I think that's going to be too far, but I could probably climb it somewhere. Where was that key? Is that here? Oh, yeah, that... I could just do that. Yeah, easy enough. Major key. Okay, now we've got two. So yeah, we are doing okay. I'm gonna try that empty theater next. But I should probably find a save. Just to be sure. You know, like, I don't wanna fucking risk it at this point. If I can find the way out of here, that would be cool. So chat, how are you tonight on this lovely Thursday? Are you having a nice Thursday? I'm having an alright Thursday. My Thursday's been alright on the basis of it's Thursday. I ran 2 sub 7-minute miles today, which, like, I can do, and, like, I'm proud of myself for doing. Like, it's not like I didn't know I couldn't do that. I knew I've done it before, but I haven't done it in a while. And I ran a 6:52 and then a 6:50. And, like, I'm not trying to be the fastest runner in the world in my age bracket. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 25. There are people who are definitely faster than me, and that's okay. But, like, I'm more just impressed that I was able to do that at all. Because, like, shit, dude, that's fast. And I was not anticipating running that fast. I was out here just, like, and it was on a flat terrain, so it's not like it was, like, uphill or anything. It was kind of ideal circumstances, especially because it was like, oh, Jesus. Camera, work with me. It was like 60 degrees today, which is concerning in and of itself. So, I ran those today, which was pretty cool. We also had, just like, there's so many things that happen when you work in a research field, and I'm at university, right? And universities are always looking for new faculty. Like, they're always looking to hire new people. Because if you can hire new and up-and-coming professors, That brings in money, and that reflects well on your institution, which in turn is really good, right? And so the university, the department I'm in particular, has been doing like faculty interviews, and it's really nice. They allow their students to have a sit-down lunch kind of deal with the prospective candidate, right? And so I've been attending some of those. I haven't been attending many this year, so this was like the first one in this cycle that I attended, and it was pretty good. You know, you go around and you identify yourself and what you do and what year you are in your career, and you talk about your research interest in general, as because, you know, the candidate should ask and all that stuff. And so, you know, I introduce myself. I'm a third-year PhD student. You know, I make it clear that I'm working on my PhD, right? And the candidate's not one in my field, so I'm only moderately paying attention, or like I only have like the basic questions to ask, like, how do you define success as a graduate student, or for a student that you have? We're aborting that. You know, like things like that, because I'm not going to ask about like technical stuff, but you know, like, what's your mentorship style, and whatnot. And there's one kid who's there, who I knew to be a freshman. And I knew this because he had asked me about a group, a policy group I was a part of at one point, and he wanted to apply for it. And I told him that, like, he can try as a freshman, but it's unlikely that he's gonna get in on the basis of the fact that he is a freshman and he's not a senior. Or, you know, the group that you get into with that, NESD, is one of those groups where it's a delegation of students, and typically you want students who already have degrees in that field, so that way, you know, there's some politicians do not take students seriously unless they have a degree in the thing that they're advocating for, especially when it comes to nuclear science. I hate to say it, but that's just like how it is, right? And I told him this, and he said, okay, so like, what if I say that I'm a senior by... What if I say I'm a senior by credits? He didn't say that. He's like, what if I say I'm academically a senior? And I gave him a look in this meeting, and I said, if you mean to tell me you're going to try and tell them that you're a senior by credits, don't do it. No one will take you seriously. And that's general advice for anyone in this chat. If you are a new-to-college individual, never say that you're a X grade by credits. Everyone will immediately know you are a freshman. I am guilty of this myself. I do regret doing it. It does not really do anything for you besides identify you as a freshman. But, like, you know, he was... Oh, that's fast. You know, he was at that faculty candidate meeting, and I'm like, oh, cool, you know what? That's good. Get involved, right? Good to do. And so the period of, like, asking questions comes along, right? And he's the second person to raise his hand and ask a question, you know? Oh, can I get it? Yeah! Gained an aerial finesse. Jump during your knockback to regain balance? Interesting. So he raises his hand to ask a question. And I'm thinking, oh, what's he gonna ask? Is he gonna ask something related to, like, you know, I'm a freshman, or I'm an early year student, since I don't think he would want to identify as a freshman. Because he did say he was a first year. You know, he didn't even say he's, like, a freshman. He said first year. And he didn't highlight that he was an undergraduate. So someone might think, oh, this is a first year master's student or a first year PhD student. And it's like, you should identify that you are a freshman. You're in your second semester, please. So he asks the question to this candidate who, like, is definitely, went to undergrad and, you know, got his education in mainland China, and he came to the United States, and he's a US citizen now, and, like, but the United States memer zoomer culture is not ingrained in his zeitgeist, so to speak. And he asks, this freshman asks the question, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? In the middle of the faculty candidate interview, like, okay, I don't want to sound like a dick boomer kind of vibe. You know, like, I get it. These are questions that need to be answered at some capacity. At some point in your life, you will need to answer that question at least once, but not during a candidate interview when you're like trying to be a faculty member at the #1 nuclear engineering institution in the United States. It's unprofessional to ask that question, and it reflects really poorly on the student body here. Because, like, again, this guy did not make it clear that he's a freshman. He said first year, which means, like, he could be a first-year PhD student for all this candidate knew. And the candidate, bless him, was, like, you know, trying to take the question moderately seriously. And he, like, gave the guy an answer that was like, you know what? Okay, props to you for answering this question, which is, like, frankly kind of a bullshit question, and I don't know, man. I find that it was very unprofessional to ask. I facepalmed immediately upon hearing it. Because I'm like, oh my god, did you really just ask this question? And, you know, it's a fine line to ask questions that are stupid, and a question that, like, demonstrates a candidate's ability to talk to students and engage with them in a way that's, like, meeting the student's interests, right? Because the student also later asked, like, because the candidate was from, say, like, Missouri, and he was like, the student himself was from Kansas City, and was like, oh, that's a 2.5-hour drive to Kansas City. Are you a Chiefs fan? Which, like, I can let that slide. And the reason I can let that slide is because it demonstrates that, like, it asks the question in, like, a sort of subtle way. Do you care too much about things beyond your research? And frankly, like, I think that's a good question. Because if I'm looking for a faculty candidate to, you know, be a part of this department, yeah, you could have, like, a brilliant mind in your field, but if this person cannot, like, talk about other things beyond their research, beyond nuclear physics, that's not someone that I'd necessarily, like, entirely, like, I wouldn't call it a super red flag, but, like, you know, I would have pause. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord. I would have pause if a candidate was not able to, like, even just talk remotely about the Super Bowl, you know? Like, the Super Bowl, the great American holiday. the holiday where we all sit on our TV, on our couches with our friends who don't watch football, to watch a series of advertisements. And also a football game this year between, like, 2 teams that no one is happy that are there besides their fan bases, you know? Like, so, it's a fair question. But the duck-sized horse and horse-sized duck question, just, like, awful. Just awful. Now get this. Here's what I found out. I have not been going to these candidate meetings. This kid has been asking this question to every faculty candidate that has come and visited. Every single one. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm not the type of person usually who's like a boomer in, like, you need to have decorum, but this is actually kind of dumb. Oh god, how do I do that? It's actually kind of really unprofessional. And it reflects poorly on the entire student body. Like, again, I sound like fucking Tracy Flick over here. But, like, you cannot tell me that you hear that question, and think, this is a normal question to be asked in this meeting. Like, I get it. You want to ask a meme question. Like, I'm a memer. I'm a zoomer too, you know? I get it. How do I make this jump? How do I make this jump? look, I've been there. I've been that person who, frankly, asks dumb questions before. But there is a difference between a dumb question and a stupid question. You know what I mean? Okay, so if I... Okay. So I don't necessarily want to kick off the wall. I want to grab onto it beforehand. Okay, so let's... What the heck? So let's do this. And then we jump. Okay. I have an idea of what I can do here. I think this is another one of those, like, hard fucking challenges, but, like, yeah. So anyway, that happened today, and that was a very, like, oh, I'm becoming an old man kind of moment for me. Because in another life, I am the one asking that question. There we go. Oh my gosh, my big buddy Tony Baloney is playing Persona 3 Reload. Chat, are you playing Persona 3 Reload? I have not yet, but I want to in the near future. Problem is I have... Oh, hello. Hello. What do you have to say, sir? Please leave me alone. I will kill again. Okay. Bye. I've been meaning to play Persona 3, but, like, I got Xenoblade, I got Ocarina of Time, I got Pseudoregalia, Ghost Trick, and all these other games to play, so, like, yeah. But I will say that I am quite excited by the fact that they have remade my favorite Persona game. Like, I think 3 is my favorite. On the basis of, like, its story. Nice! One more and we got 6 bubbles. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. And Trav is playing Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which is another one I gotta play, you know? So many video games to play, so little time, you know? Yakuza games are silly and fun. Okay, so the key is in there. How do I open it? Is the question. Oh, and there's a thing up there too. So yeah, the fact that there's not a map in this game is a little frustrating. Oh, we're behind the stage. Alright, what's behind the stage? Is this where I came from? This is where I came from. This is not where I came from. Okay. I could just wall cling this. Yeah, okay, this room would have given me nightmares if I didn't have the wall cling. Have I been here? Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah, that was the other side where, like, I was like, how do I get over there? And I grabbed that. Let's try it again. Nope. Okay, I cannot grab that. But I definitely can get up there. Okay. That's okay. We'll come back to that then. Okay, so the wall cling just carries over from wall to wall, so if I hold that... That's actually good to know. That's a good practice. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna be able to do this without the wall climb? Wall cling, excuse me? Oh, yeesh. Oh, but that is cool. Oh, man. That's cool. I definitely gotta get, like, some height to that. Also, I definitely got damaged on there and, like, didn't die. Oh, fuck. Ah, man. Okay, here we go. This is a fun and cool power-up. That was cool and fun. That was cool and fun. And Pseudoregalia, every time you get me, like, I don't know, you reel me back in. Every time I'm like, IDK about that, Pseudoregalia, you find a way to just sort of be like, you Google. Rest. Wait. No. No! Fuck you, really? Really? Oh, in that room I could have healed. On God, fuck that shit. That's bullshit. Oh my God, I hate everything. I cannot believe I just, like, didn't know that, and I didn't even attempt to approach the stool. I was like, huh, a stool. Okay, great. Oh, I lost my sword. Where's my sword? There it is. I'm actually very upset by that. I cannot believe I didn't, like, even think to sit at the stool. That actually infuriates me. Oh my God, I am dumb. Okay, I just need to heal. Okay, we are so back. I cannot believe I didn't heal when I had the chance in that room. Oh my God. In Sansa Keep last stream. That sucks. Oh my God, I'm mad. But I'm okay. I'll be okay. I'm just really frustrated by that, but... LSTYD, right? My 8th grade earth science teacher said that, you know? Like, that's how you know. He was a Hawkeye fan. Can you believe that? Who would willingly be an Iowa Hawkeyes fan? Couldn't be me. Oh, this is neat. Okay, so let's see here. This is giving me the inclination that I should, like, wall cling over there. Can I make that? I probably could if I got a little more height. So what if I slide jump off? What I especially like about this game is that, like, you can be creative in your movement, and the game will likely reward you. Not always, though. Okay, I don't know where I am, and I don't know if this is a way to go, but I'm going to do it. Okay, let's see if clinging to this wall does me any good. Yes, that was great. Let's do that again. Oh. Now that I understand the mechanics of wall cling, like, sign me up. I'm so on board. Now, why did I not grab the wall there, Sybil? But anyway, we out here. Okay, yes, this is like the vibes. Except when you don't grab the wall, Sybil. Why did you not grab the wall? Okay. I know what I need to do, I'm just failing to execute it, where I ride the walls all the way across. And I start, like, why else would they put these crates here, right? It is a little finicky, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, there is some general finessing that I have to do. Okay. Can I just climb that? That feels weird. That feels like I'm not supposed to do that. Like this? You see this? I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that. That's weird. Yeah, definitely am not supposed to be able to do that. I don't think that's the way to do it, but, like, interesting that you can. Hi, Snake. How are you? Are we vibing? We having a good Thursday? Your favorite voltage is failing to execute. What else is new? Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Do I have to be, like, holding the control stick into the wall? Hang on, let me try something too. Okay, so I only have to press it. Once I'm holding the wall, I can release it. I wanted to say as expected, but then I felt bad, but then you said, what else is new? This wall cling is a little finicky. Not gonna lie. I'm still getting the feel for it, you know what I mean? Here we go. Come on, grab the wall! What are you doing, Sybil? That's too low, you're grabbing it too late. I need you to just ride the wall all the way over. Ooh, new idea, actually. Let's try that instead. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to wall jump up this way. Yes, that is definitely what I was meant to do. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you see what I'm trying to do? The 20k reward is just to wait a game, not add a new one. That's correct. That is correct. You understand that correctly. Oh, come on, I'm so close. What would you like to suggest? I'll take it into account. What do you... Oh, fucking Sybil, come on. What if I turned it around so I do it that way? Yeah. There we go. That was what I wanted to do. There's always a simpler way. More people in playing Inscription, the better. Inscription's not my kind of game, Snake. I'm sorry. I don't really care for deck building games that much. Now do I ride this across? I think I ride it across. Nice. This game is cool because you feel cool when you do it properly. And when you don't do it properly, you feel like an idiot. Okay, there's nothing up there. Is there? Ooh, maybe there is. I don't think I can get there easily, though. Oh, yes, I'm so good. What's the next move? It's this. Oh, I'm so good. Okay, what's the next move? Not get hit. What's the next move? What is the next move? Is it up there? Is that a ledge? I can't tell if that's a ledge. That's not a ledge. Okay. Is it around this corner? I don't want to fall is the thing, you know? Ooh, it might be around this corner. Unless it's the ledge right to my left here, which could be the case. I'm gonna try it. No, damn it. Okay, this is fine. No, no, no! We're all the way back down at the bottom. No, we're not at the bottom. We're at like a checkpoint. Okay, good. Started nuclear structures full-time on Monday? Hell yeah. Are you doing like microstructure identifications and like micro hairline checking? Snake, how do you define a hairline fracture in concrete? Is there like a rigid definition for the like what quantifies as a hairline crack? This is actually a research relevant question. Where am I going? Am I going over there? Okay, I'm gonna try and use these poles over here to climb to the up left, a hairline crack. You haven't heard that term specifically. Like, okay, how do you, like, a micro fracture? Ah! Like, a fracture that, like, would be significantly structurally compromising if... But they're, like, really thin cracks. No! Okay. Nice. Good save by me. Bad execution by me. Juggling a couple things, but... Like what? What are you juggling? Bowling pins? Why would they put this here? Nice, that's what I needed to do, okay. This is just very charming. Hairline crack seems to refer to the cracks developed with concrete cures, yeah. Yes, that is what I'm referring to. Hairline fractures and cracks and whatnot. Like, I ask because it is a project relevant to my research. Ooh. I'm just gonna climb this because I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Leaking into rebar is bad. Yeah, leaking in general is not good. That would be generally not great. Okay. Okay. Ah, okay. Nice! We got a full thing now. I guess these are bad because water leaks into rebar, and then you can internally cracks under really high loads. Yeah, that's what I figure as well. The main thing that, like, I'm concerned about is finding them, right? Like, because concrete is, like, you can do pretty good X-ray imaging of concrete with, like, little to no problems. What really comes about is, like, when they're deep. Because when they're deep, it's harder to visualize them. So that is, like, a project I'm kind of working on. With radiography. I'm not gonna jump off of there, but I do want to see, like, oh, we're at the theater. I thought you were more on the medical side? No. I do high-energy gamma ray measurements. I just scheduled my next measurement for March. I need a key. Where am I getting a key from? I did undergraduate medical physics research, but not at the graduate level. I am hardcore radiation detection and measurement. I am what the kids are doing called X-ray radiography. Nice, there we go. And that's the hole we go down. And this is the only way to progress, so I guess we've got to be able to do these puzzles now. Yeah, I do high-energy X-ray and gamma-ray imaging. And the reason I call them X-rays is because they're made from electron processes, not nuclear processes. Which is, to some, the definition of what a X-ray is versus what a gamma-ray is. I'm not even gonna try. Is it applying radiography to structural application? Yeah. So, like, for example, if a plane wing developed, like, microstructure hairline cracks, right? Like, this could be a way to diagnose them. And so, basically, I'm working on, like, the detectors to do those. I cannot really talk about the results on stream, but, like, this would be one application of them, for example. What? New power-up. Soul Cutter. Hold attack until the weapon is ready to release a fire. Oh, yeah, so it's a charge shot. Okay. And it's a distance. Can be aimed in first person if need be. Ah. Putting it right to good use, huh? There we go. Man, this game just keeps getting, like, more and more cool. Now I have to figure out where I came from. Oh, yeah, and now I do that. Maybe... And now I might be able to go down to the thing over there. Okay. Maybe I can hit this now? It does go all the way. Okay. And wouldn't you know, first person is actually incredibly useful here. Look at you, Pseudoregalia. Every time you start to lose me, you reel me back in. Oh, look at her, just sitting here all like, yeah. That's right. Just over the void. Oi. That is not a door. Yeah, okay, I get these puzzles. These are neat. Okay. But they are ultimately almost not needed. I bet I don't even need to use the sword slash here. If I had to guess. I just jumped a little too early, I think. I'm gonna keep trying it that way, because I feel like I'm a little too high. Sybil, baby! I think I could make that jump without, like... Oh, that just hurts me still. The entirety of it still hurts me. Okay. Nice. Oh! I see why they give me a little recharge station. This is a slightly trickier room. Okay. Not to worry. Can I hit that one now? Would that work? I'm too high. Okay. I'm figuring this out, but I think I'm gonna try and wall glide because I know that's probably not the way it was intended to be done, but like, it's what feels most natural right now. Because I can't sword slash it. It's too high. Yeah, like, okay. Yeah, and then it wants me to, do this. My solid angle was a little too far off. Oh, what the fuck? Did I fell off somehow. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Up we go. Nice work, Sybil. Is that a pole? No. Where am I going? Where am I going? I think I see where I'm going, but like... That is, ugh. Oh, that is a pole. Sybil, you are more daring than I. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, nice. Then we go to that ledge, most likely. Okay, good. Now where? Can I get up on top of that? Or do I go around? There's a ledge there. Oh, I can wall glide off here. Okay, never mind. I'm good. Saved by my own general incompetence. Okay. Okay, what am I doing here? That is what I'm doing! Okay. I have one hit left before I straight up die and lose all my progress. I guess just don't fuck up. No pressure. Okay. My palms are so sweaty. No pressure, no pressure. You can do it. This is an easy, easy jump. Okay. This jump is the one that fucked me up. I do not know why that fucked me up before, but it did. We are doing fine. We are doing fine. We are so doing fine. No! 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 Come on! Come on! Okay. Son of a bitch. Oh no! What am I gonna do? Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Holy fuck-a-moly. Frozen Yorkie spaghetti? Yeah. Basically. I mean, like, that was just like a case of the ay carambas, you know what I'm saying? Like the, ooh! And I've already done this puzzle. I just don't have a key. So, oh, I suppose I could go this way. I don't believe I've been this way. I'd really love it if there were, like, any kind of save point. Like, any kind of save point. Or a way to heal. Please. I beg. Well, there's foes down there. They aren't foes, they're friends. Hello? Where have you been? 3 bean casserole? Not enough for one man. I can eat like 20 beans at least. So get to it, please. Hey. I heard that the theater was still in good condition. It seems this place has been affected. Sorry, miss, can't let you in. Theater's closed until all the haze is gone. Ah, nuts. I really wanted to see the show today. Did I just, like, find a space? Did I just... Where the hell am I? Where am I? What do I do? What do I do? I just want to heal. I don't want to play that entire section again. I'm actually just out here. Oh, I should have fallen down back there to open the door to the switch to the fucking place. Oh. Was there even a switch? One must imagine voltage happy. I can't even tell if there's a switch back there. Whatever. If I die, I die. Okay. I just don't know what to do here, you know? Like, I guess die. Wall cling, wall cling. Wall cling? I have no idea where I am. Okay. We're on solid ground. That's a good start. I don't know where I am. One of those, like, a map would be really nice right now. A map would make this, like, oh, just that much better. Okay, we have a save at least. Full heal, save. Okay, we are so back. Interesting. What is going on here? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. Great, great, awesome. Okay, where am I? Oh, this room! Oh, this room! Okay, I know where I am now. I know where I am now. Okay, cool. This is the room I was in where I'm like, there's gotta be a better way to climb this. When I get, like, wall jumps or something. Oh, and now I can, like, totally just wall cling over this way. Yeah. We're so back. Chat, we are so back. Oh, Pseudoregalia, I can't stay mad at you. I can be upset, but you know what? You win me back. You know what I mean? You come around every so often. Sometimes you make me a little upset, but you know what? In the grand scheme of things, I can't hate you. Because you make me smile with the way that you make Sybil here move. That's all I gotta say. I will say though that like sometimes you do make me a little mad, but I promise it's all in good fun. All in good fun, right? Now what in tarnation? Okay. Nope. Okay. Something tells me I'm able to hit that switch. I just don't know what that switch does, and I don't know the best way to go and get it. But I want to get it. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers will see a switch and be like, I want to hit that. The real question is how? I see the potential. I see some visions. I'm doing that. Drink water. I gotta get water. So we'll be right back then, because I'm out of water. No, not that one. This one. Motherfuckers see the drink water button and want to hit it. I gotta get more water. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I clicked away from the music, so it's just in silence. That's embarrassing. Anyway, we have a full thing of water. We are back in the game, as it were. Okay, where were we? We were in this room trying to get up to a ledge that I could not get up to previously. Let's try it again, once more with feeling. Okay, here we are. Is there no way I can get any closer to that? I don't think there is. This is like a sick joke, right? Cool. Okay, let's try this again. I think maybe if I do like a speed ledge jump or something, I don't know. Platforms, woo! Hey, Stu Brew, how are you? How are you? It's just me tonight. We out here platforming. You played this game before? You know what this game is? You seen it? Or how do I even do anything? What if I just... You're grabbing it too late, Sybil. Oh, this room's new. I haven't been in here. Oh. Oh. That did it. Are you fucking kidding me? No clue, but it looks like my kind of game. This is Pseudoregalia. It is a 3D action platformer maze game type of deal. One might even say Metroidvania. You gain power-ups and explore new places in the process. The movement is insanely good. You have a lot of different moves at your disposal. You can do cool shit like this. Wall kicks and whatnot. You can fail to execute just like me. You know, cool stuff. And it moves very fast. It's very fluid. It's one of those games that, like, they really come on, really, they really thought about the movement when they were making it. They were very aware of how our gal Sybil controls. And as a result, the game feels very good to play. Though sometimes, I do scratch my head at the fact that there is no map. That's right, there is no map in this game. You play strictly on vibes. You gotta draw your own map. You gotta just play the vibes, honestly. I got good graces increasing. Oh, nice. Now our heal does even more. But yeah, like, I have no idea where I am or what I'm, like, striving for. The music is super chill. Yeah, it is really good. I have no sense of direction even with a map. Well, boy oh boy, if this is the game for you. Okay. Let's go back through this door then. Yes, okay, cool. This was a bonus area. Awesome. Okay, so... This is a game that would absolutely benefit from having a map, but I feel like it would also lose some of the, like, charm to it, you know what I mean? Because this game came out last year. Snake is DMing me. What are you DMing me, Snake? Yes, I agree, Snake. I think what you DM'd me is a very interesting thing. But yeah, okay, we're back in this main area. Okay. I want to go... This is the jagged floor room. Okay. I'm gonna pull up a map, because, like, I need a map at this point. Pseudoregalia map. Okay, so we are... Oh, damn, this is a in-depth map. Okay. Didn't mean to find that one, but that's okay. I don't want to use this one. I want to use... There's a different one. I want these hand-drawn rough area maps. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I've done the Twilight Theater stuff. Yeah, you're not lost, it's an adventure. That's a very good point, and I agree. For the most part, I agree with you. There are just, like, one things that make it tricky. Because I obviously want to succeed and play the game in a way that feels meaningful and good, but I've been playing this game for about 7 hours and I still don't have the best, like, area of understanding everything. You know what I mean? So it's just, I need to do this for my own sake. Okay, so that guy over there goes to Sansa Keep, and that's fine. Maybe I do want to be back in the theater. No, but I can't go back that way anyway. Stretch. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's go get that one fucking key in that one part of Sansa Keep. I know there's a key there. We're going there. But see, this is what's cool about this game, is you just have the most ridiculous movement, and you can just do crazy shit. Like, it's dope. Okay, straight up, I know last stream of this game, I said I would hear this song in my nightmares. I straight up heard it in a dream. Like, I actually did hear it. I actually did hear it, and that to me is just like proof. So, woof. Okay. Which door do I want? This one. I think I want this one. Yes, this is that one. Yeah, okay. We are getting close to where I want to be. We are where I want to be! We are in this fuckhole of an area again. Here we are again, everyone, now with the wall cling. Now complete with a wall cling. Here we are, back again, once more to really... Back once again to really make things trivial. So trivial that we can't even do them. What a lovely place. I spent an hour here. I spent like an hour and a half here last time. So yeah, you don't need the wall cling, but it helps. It really helps to have the wall cling here. Okay, you know what? You know what? Fuck you, wall clings. Like, look, you could do it the hard way where you kick across, or you could just do that. You could just do that the whole time. You could just do that the whole time. Oh. I'm not saying that this room is trivial, like this whole area is trivial now as a result, but like, I would not say that I'm having as hard of a time because I have the wall cling. So like before, what I was doing was this, right? And I did that, and that's good. The devs put it in, so it's meant to be used. Like, look, I can get through this room without using the wall cling. See? I can do it. It is doable. I spent an hour and a half doing it. But you know what the worst part is? I didn't even sit in this, on this fucking stool, which heals me. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Okay, right? So then what I did... Nope. Tiny chair, very nice. Yeah, I agree. Like, so this is what I was doing, right? I was doing that, and then I get to here, and I'm like, well, what the fuck do I do? I could do a wall jump like this, maybe? Didn't work. Right? Like, I could do that. Or... Hey, Sheeb. Why is this not healing me? You're supposed to heal me, stool. Okay. Okay, so that's what I was doing. Right? I was trying to do... Nope, abort that. What I was trying to do... was this, right? And then I get to here and I'm like, what do I do? And I made that, and I was like freaking out, right? And then they have this dude to fuck you up. In case, like, you didn't have any health left. And then you hit this, and you're like, well, what did that do? And then what you're supposed to do... is like, oh, you thought, having fun? Abort. You know what I mean? You know what I could do instead? This. Like, it's literally trivial. It's... Do you see that? Do you see? Do you understand now, chat? Magical. Now, imagine me trying to do this without the wall cling. Oh, that's actually not that bad. Oh, man. Okay, now this is different. Yeah. Yeah, okay, fuck this. You know what? Clings to your walls. I don't know where I'm going with this part, though. Oh, okay, I see what I must do. Okay. Like, I'm not the type to be gamer rage, you know? I'm not the type to be like, this game made me so angry, I shat my pants in front of my diaper, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not the type to be that person. I'm not the type of person to shit on a game for being hard. The game is not hard, I just didn't have the things I needed. That said, the fact that I had the skill to do something I wasn't supposed to do up to that point is so just like, oh. Why is Lopunny on the screen? She's the main character of this game. A healthy dose of gamer rage does go a long way. But you know what? I've been thinking about that section for weeks. Like weeks, straight up. And it wasn't a challenge area. It was a required path to go down, and I just needed one more power-up. Do you know how long I spent thinking about this area? The answer might surprise you. Okay. Now, where do I want to go? That is the next question. Where are the remaining keys? Oh, there's probably a key in the underbelly, isn't there? Where is the underbelly key? I'll find it. There's probably a key in the underbelly, if I had to guess. Oh yeah, I should probably... Now, how do I get to the underbelly from here is the question. 1 second. Can I get to the underbelly from here? I can. Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Okay, we are going this way. Are we? No, sorry, I lied. Took the wrong exit. This music is very haunting, and as I mentioned before, will haunt my nightmares for a very long time after this as well. Okay, and then I really should just keep... Yes, okay. Got it. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Stop worrying, boss. We're fine. We are so back. Okay, and let's just make sure that this is the way we want to go. I believe it is over here that we want to go. Yes. Yes, that's the hole. Down we go! Now we are in the underbelly. The scary place in the game. This game has just like a very insanely cool soundtrack, I will say. Very atmospheric. It really captures like early PlayStation 1 kind of vibes. What's in here? Anything? Yes. Cool. What is this room? I don't think I've been in this room. Not a problem, though. We are so in it to win it. Yeah. Yep. Yes, we can get up there. So let's just get up there. We'll do it the old-fashioned way if we have to. Okay, what's down here? No, I don't want to be going this way, do I? I want to see what is in that door. And fuck your, like, damage boost across with that black orb. I'm just gonna... Oh, no! I guess they really want me damage boosting, huh, chat? There is a key in this room, though. How am I getting that? Let's figure this out. It wants me to climb these things like ladders or like stairs. Like that. Like that, you see? Do I want to do that? Not really. That's a huge switch. What the hell? What the hell? Can I reach that key from here? No, I cannot. Alright, let's go a different way and see what we can find. Holy shnikes. Okay. What the heck even is this room? Okay. So there's the key there. There's a hole up there. It'd be really cool to be able to see what's up there. That looks like a switch as well. I think I gotta get to that switch first. Okay, let's go to the switch opposite me. Let's do that. Okay, here we go, here we go. Fuck me. Okay, we're up here. How do I get that? Do I just have to, like, long jump and believe? That feels wrong, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, that was right. Got it. Ah! Okay, we're so back. Here we go. Next, where am I getting to that? Okay, next I can get up to there if I ping, ping, ping that. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Let's do this once again, once more with feeling, shall we? Ghosties. Okay, there we go. And then once we go up here. Okay. Do we do the same thing again? Oh, wait. I know what we can do. We can use our new cool power-up. We are so back, chat. We only have one more key to get. And I think it's that theater one. Okay, we have 4 of the 5 keys. We just need one more key, and it's back in the theater. So I just gotta remember how I got there. I think the Underbelly's got some really cool music. Okay, cool. It spawned me where I wanted to be, so that's even better, actually. So let's go this way, because I think this will get us to where I want to be, because I want to go to the Bailey. And maybe this will take me there. I hope it didn't just take me in a circle. Maybe it did. Right? I just went down this way. Right? Okay, there's a split. Never mind. Let's go this way. Yeah, this is new. This claustrophobic area. Okay. We're so back. Okay, let's do this way. And then it's down this way? Oh, this is new. I don't think I've been here. Not that that's a problem. Cool. Then we go this way and we're good. Okay, yeah. How are you doing tonight, chat? Are you having a good Thursday? What's the nicest thing that's happened to you today? Now, where am I? I'm in this big open space. Let's go this way. I feel I have no good inclination to go this way, but I'm going to go this way. Am I at that one tower area? Food is good. Good leftover today. What were the leftovers? What were the leftovers? Beef stroganoff again. Oh, nice. The same stuff you were having the other night. That sounds like a good call. We made pulled pork tonight. It's pretty good. Could always be better, but like, you know, it was good. Pulled pork, celery, apples. Basic meal. Nothing too complicated. Makes like 10 meals a batch. Nice. That is really like what you want out of like a meal when you make it. Okay. I know exactly where I am. I know where I need to be. All's well. We're wrapping it up. Let me just verify. Let me get my wits about me, as it were. Yep, okay, so we want to go to the theater, and once we're in the theater, we will figure it out. Oh, there's that thing up there, too, I could potentially get. How would I get that? Probably getting up onto that triangular part of the roof, maybe? I guess it's like something I'm not terribly... pulled pork sounds amazing, though. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I would definitely... It's definitely enough for leftovers, for sure. Which, again, is why you make a big batch. Yeah, this music owns. This music is really good too. Okay, so we need to get in this bubble, hop over here, not be hasty. Yeah, we just need to be, like, a little patient with our movement, and we're fine. But, you know, this game doesn't make me want to be patient. It makes me want to have fun and move fast. And, yeah, the ground... This pogo stick jump is, like, the Mario Odyssey ground pound, basically. Which is always, like, fun. I don't think I actually went through that door there. Maybe I did, and I just don't remember. I'm gonna go through it, though. What spices do you use in cooking? I'm not, like, the best with spices. I usually follow recipes for the most part. We do have, like, you know, obviously you have pepper, paprika sometimes, not in pulled pork, but, like, there's that. It really depends on the recipe. Wait, I don't want to be here. I would say we usually try to make sure that if we don't have a spice for a recipe, that we get it. And, like, I'm gonna admit, I was not, like, raised on a ton of spices just because, like, I grew up in a Midwestern white American household. And so, as a result, like, a lot of meals were what some people might consider to be a little more bland. Nothing against my parents. Like, I grew up on, like, the fucking Ortega taco mix tacos, which, like, there's nothing wrong with that if that's all you can get. But, nowadays, it's, you know, we have our tastes, and they're a little bit, more varied. Oh, yeah, this room. That's right, okay. I stand as 4 basic spices. What do you usually do? Like, for reference, to my grandma, nacho cheese Doritos are too spicy. I love my grandma, but that's an objectively bad take. Yeah, if you don't have wall climb, I don't know how you're doing this room. Or wall cling, I don't know how you're doing that room. Okay, that was cheesing it, but I'm not going to complain. I will take my wins. It'll be all good. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get this last key, which is here. How do I do that? Because the key is right there. This is the last key I need. If I had to guess, there's a ledge up above me, which is the one I need. Maybe it's this back area. Maybe that's it. Let's try it. Let's explore a little bit. Oh, yeah, here. That's right. This room is like the room where I'm like, oh, wow, here I am again. And it's up there. I need to get up there somehow. How do I do that? Can I get up to there? Oh, maybe I can do something a little silly. Maybe I can do something a little funny. Watch this. Oh, nope, not quite. I want to land on that door frame. Maybe I can't get that, but I could still probably wall cling. Let's try that. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, this is definitely where I'm supposed to be. It's the old gamer adage. If you see a lot of enemies in your path, you're going the right way. And that's how to live your life, folks. Yeah, because this is the big column room where I'm like, how the heck do I get over there? Yes. Good. This is big pillar room. Is this where I even want to be? This is not where I want to be, is it? This is not where I want to be, is it? I know where this is going to take me. This is going to take me to fucking Sansa Keep, isn't it? And that's how I ended up behind enemy lines in World War I. I don't want to be in Sansa Keep. I want to be in the theater. I want to be in the theater, not in the keep. Okay. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get where I need to be. The fact that I have the wall cling now makes, like, traversing this castle so much easier, though. Alright, let's reset. Try again. It's not a problem. You're okay. Okay, we are so back. It's so over. Here we go. It's so over. Like, okay, every time I'm having, like, a good time with Pseudoregalia, it's like, just kidding, you're gonna have a little bit of a bad time. And every time I get to the point where I'm like, this fucking game is just driving me up the wall. It reels me back. You're telling me I can just ride this thing all the way up? You're telling me I could do this? You're telling me I could just ride this the whole way? You're telling me I could do that? Oh, Pseudoregalia, you know, every time I think you've lost me, you just reel me right back in. The game said, oh, you were just trying to have fun? Fuck you. Look, I get it. We can't always have fun with ourselves in this game, but let me rephrase that. Sometimes the game's like, listen, we're gonna have fun on my terms, okay? And I respect the game for it. Like, honestly, look, if the game wants me to have fun, who am I to tell it no, alright? if I'm gonna have fun, the game's gonna make sure it's on its terms. But to be fair, the game does have a good way of, like, generating fun. So, then again, sometimes I just need to let the game let it play its hand, you know? Like, sometimes the game just knows better. The game's like, you want to have fun, but I'm telling you, you're gonna have more fun if you do this, trust me. It's like that time my dad was like, listen, buddy, I know we're at the Children's Museum in St. Paul, and I know that they have the World of Japan exhibit here, and I know that you don't want to go in because you are scared of what's in there. But trust me, if you go in, I think you'll really like it. Yes, folks, my dad exposed me to anime. My dad was the one who brought home The Castle in the Sky and Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke DVDs when I was a child. It was all Dad! Dad brought them home because he worked at a TV station and they got DVDs before they were home releases, so he would bring one home every once in a while. And all the Miyazaki movies, when they were getting dubbed into English, he would just bring them home. And so that's how I got to see my favorite movies. Ooh, boy. That's how I got to see him. Dad of the Year. Yeah, Dad was pretty good about that. I think he also was, like, just generally interested in seeing them, just because, like, Dad likes watching movies. And, like, you know, when Spirited Away won Best Picture or Best Animated Picture in 2002, like, I mean, what, can you fault him for wanting to watch other Miyazaki movies? So, yeah, I watched Miyazaki movies in 2003. Not saying, like, you know, I've watched them at all, like, all before everyone else, but, like, I've seen a good fair bit of... Come on, grab the fucking thing. I've definitely watched my fair share of Miyazaki movies well before, like, a lot of them became very mainstream, I guess. I'm a hipster in that regard, you know? I'm not gonna pretend like I'm an old anime head, because that is not true. I just, you know, had an early exposure to anime on the basis of animated movies getting localized by Disney. And as a result, my brother rented, like, Hamtaro from the video store, for example, and Hello Kitty, and we watched all of those. Is that it? Yes! We have all 5 keys! Let's go! Okay, now we need to go back to Sansa Keep. No, we need to go back to the Bailey. Alright, back to the Bailey. Let's finish this game. Let's wrap up Pseudoregalia. I don't think I have 100%. I know I don't have 100% actually. I'm okay with this. Gonna beat Pseudoregalia tonight, folks. And it's gonna be grand. But yeah, so like, you know, obviously there's Pokemon that you watch from the video store and everything. And obviously, like, you know, the video store that we rented stuff, like, the last one went out of business a while back, and I managed to get all the Yu-Gi-Oh! 4Kids dub Season 1, and also get Serial Experiments Lane on DVD. Not on VHS, sadly, but we have it on DVD, so that's fine. But, like, you know, my brother and I watched... I was really into Pokemon, just in general. And we watched, like, Sonic X on the 4Kids dubs. Like almost all of my anime exposure as a child has come from 4Kids. I have no issues with this, just because, like, the fact that there's any anime dubbing at all is pretty impressive and exciting. Ugh. Water. But, yeah, I didn't really get into... The first non-4Kids anime that I watched was Mirai Nikki, and that was in high school. Not a great one to, like, you know, really kick off your anime watching, but you know what? Everyone's got to start somewhere. Yep. That was my foist. That was the first one. You're playing a game with an empty Bailey? What do you mean by that, Snake? I'm playing a game with an old Bailey. There's a game that has, like, the Old Bailey or something in it. Oh, it's a Great Ace Attorney's got the Old Bailey. Yes, the first anime I watched in high school was Mirai Nikki, and, do I have regrets? No, a little, not really. It was not a good influence on me, but I have since been able to recognize as such, and so I do think I should rewatch it at some point, so that I can, just see what the fuck I exposed myself to as a child, I suppose, you know? No! Look, I think in the grand scheme of things, I've turned out alright, though. My cringy teenage years were, you know, as cringy as anyone's. I do want to get that thing, actually. I'm gonna get it, and I know I can get it because I have the skills to maneuver. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Excuse me. I almost had the hiccups there. This music is really good. Feels very, like, Bomberman 64, you know? Very, very akin to, like, the rest of the generation of games. Where is my exit out of here? It's up here and over this way. Let's just go over on this crate here. But yeah, that's why Castle in the Sky is my favorite Miyazaki movie. It's because it was the first one I watched. It was like a kid's adventure movie. Like, how could you not be super into that as a kid? Like, I think if you see Castle in the Sky and you're a child, I'm totally biased when I say this, but like, that's like a kid's adventure movie, right? Like, that's an adventure movie for kids. And I think that that is, like, just really fun. But it's also, like, you know, mature. And it's got, like, you know, intense scenes in it, sure. But, like, it makes you recognize that, like, things that can be so initially dangerous can also be friendly. And it's like the Iron Giant. Come on, make that jump. That's an easy jump to make. There we go. So yeah, my first and therefore favorite Miyazaki movie is Castle in the Sky. And I acknowledge that there are also a lot of good ones. I think one that's really grown on me ever since you know, as I've gotten older is Porco Rosso. It's not my it's probably in my top, it's like my number 4, I think. Top 3 is Castle in the Sky, Spirited Away, Mononoke, in that order. But then Porco Rosso is number 4. Because Porco Rosso, like, the vibes in Porco Rosso are just, and the vibes and the themes and the story is just so good. So, so good. Alright. Deep in the underbelly, surrounded by holes. Appointed by the guarded hand and the bailey. This is, we're telling me where all the keys are, aren't they? One's probably look behind you. Sitting upon a lonely throne, forgotten in the keep. On the center stage for all to see in the theater. Atop the distant tower, beckoning the lost livestock. Alright, here we are. Okay. Let's do this. Final boss time. The Bridge of Light. Interesting that there's this whole backside to it. Almost makes me want to explore. Not quite, though. Okay, here we go. Distort Marie. Oh no. Well, this is certainly a final boss arena. What the fuck? Oh god. What the fucking shit? Oh god, this is like some Momodora ass bullshit. I think I'm doing it. Oh my god. Ooh. Whoa! Holy smokes, dude! Oh god. Where are you? There you are. Oh, okay, we're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. Oh, you can totally jump off these things. Okay, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool. Nope. Okay, we're so back. I can see how, like, if you just didn't get any of these upgrades, like, you would be fucked. Okay, we're doing it. This is fine. Honestly, we're doing just fine. I'm honestly, like, having a blast, dude. Okay. Except one for when that happens. Where are ya? We gotta be getting down to it, right? We gotta be getting down to it, right? I love the verticality. Like, I just love the fact that, like, you can jump and get hit and going in. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, this is fine. We're slaying the princess. Sort of. I gotta get that now. Okay, we're so back. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on. I have no idea if I'm doing it properly, but I'm surviving, and that's what matters. Survival is presently and always my mindset when it comes to bosses like these, where they're just like batshit fast. She's right behind me, isn't she? This is fine. Oh, shit. I gotta get some hits in or I'm toast. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, my God. I don't even know where she is. Come on, come on. No, really? Distorted memory is probably what this is. Ah, I have to start all of that over again. Oh, where's my fucking sword? There it is. Okay, we're so back. Okay. Not ideal, not ideal. Okay, yes, yes, good, good, good. I have no idea what that was meant to sound like, or if that was meant to indicate anything, but... You know what? Yeah. Whoa. You got stuck behind the pillar. Oh, if I deflect those do damage to her. Okay, this is working out, actually. I don't think there's a pattern to her attacks, but, like, you can easily defend against them. Or, like, if you just know how to deal... Jesus Christ! My ass is a... Did I do it? Hey! Let's go! Not really the kind of person you want to hang out with, right? I barely remember what she really was like at this point. Oh, sorry. You're probably wondering who I am. Honestly, I don't really know anymore. Nobody special, I guess. But then... That's the whole reason you're here, right? I get it. I can't just hide here forever and pretend I don't exist. I'm sure I'll find something worth being awake for. Maybe I'll finally get into photography. That'd be nice, I think. So thanks, goat bunny cat lady. Sybil? Got it. I'll make sure to write it down. As soon as I wake up. I don't want to forget you too. I'm sure you've got someone else to help out, right? So yeah, thanks. Take care, Sybil. And was it all a dream? Maybe it was. Okay. Pseudoregalia. 7 hours, 28 minutes, and 58 seconds. Let's write that down. 7H, 28M, 58S. Okay, 7.5 hours. That's not bad. This is so very much like a game that was clearly designed to feel exactly like you plugged it into, like, an N64 or a PlayStation, right? Like, it's clearly designed to be that way. It's got the feel of it, it's got the weight of it, it's got everything of it. You know? To me, this game is like... It's got all the good and all the bad in one. And, like, I come away from this game being impressed by how, like, easy it would be to mistake this for a game that came out in 1996. That said, like, I go back and forth. Like, I don't hate this game. I want to make that very clear. I don't hate this game. It's a really fun game, and I had a lot of fun with it. I also had a lot of moments where I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Are you kidding me? So, in that sense, there are moments where I was not having fun. You can like a game and not be having fun. You can also not like a game, but have fun. I think Pseudoregalia is in the former category where, like, I ultimately enjoyed my experience. I enjoyed my time with it. Is this my favorite game ever? No. But I liked this game, even if there were moments where I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? That said, can I recommend this game to everyone? No. I cannot recommend this game to everyone because of a couple reasons. One, the lack of map really hurts it for anyone who does not have good spatial sense of direction. Like, I straight up cannot recommend that based on that. Number two, there are points in this game where if you have a power-up, it's great. But if you don't have a power-up, but you manage to accomplish something, the game's not going to tell you that you can't do that. Which is both a blessing and a curse. I think in general, if you are a gamer who enjoys 3D platforming and you enjoy Metroidvania-style games, I hate calling them Metroidvanias, but you get the idea. If you enjoy this kind of game, you will really like this game. I really liked this game. I can acknowledge, though, that there were parts of this game when I was just like, ugh. Ultimately, I think I would love to watch a speedrun of this, and I'd love to see whatever I don't even know who made this game, you know? Like, for the amount of money that this game asks you for, $5.99 USD and €5, you could do so much worse. It's so good. I don't know if this game is, like, finished. If they're going to add a map in later updates, then I will absolutely be able to bring it into the recommendation sphere. Presently, I cannot recommend it to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is. But if you're looking for a game that is, like, really cool, has great movement, and you're okay with, like, just being lost for a bit, this is a game for you. It's really fun. I quite enjoyed it. The movement is really, really great. And I think it is entirely its own experience, and it's great. Oh, there are plans to incorporate an in-game map. God bless. This game was made in 4 months? Oh. I gotta learn more about who made this now, because I haven't done any of that, because I wanted to stay mostly blind. Yeah, like, the game took 5 months to make in a game jam? Wow. Yeah, if they add a map, that's it. That's all I need. That's all I need is a map. It's such a fun, cool game. So, with that, that's Pseudoregalia. What could we do for, like... I don't want to just end stream, you know what I mean? I feel like... Let's fuck around a little bit on some, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, 4 months. Absolute bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Present day. Present time. Let's see here. Okay, you know what? I am actually reaching sort of that end of the fuse. I do think I'm going to end it here. I apologize for a bit of a shorter stream. Next week, we'll look into re-rolling. We'll roll for a new game. We'll choose the new game that we'll play, and it'll be good. We're going to raid Trav. Won the raid Travis Drag and Drop It. And Oh, it has follower only or subscriber only chat. Just a heads up. So that said, Trav is the one who makes my graphical overlays, so you should really follow Travis if you don't already. The raid message will be like, wake up! All will be good. He's playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. But thanks for tuning in. We'll see ya on Monday for more Octopath. Bye-bye.